Welcome to another reference video where we teach you the skydive mount escape into the hip bump. This is starring Sydney and Gabriel. Notice Sydney is in a low skydive mount. Gabriel first splits her feet apart. He scooches his butt up so he can reach the knees. Then he switches to the other side to close guard. Sydney does the right thing, back straight, hands on the hips. Gabriel gets her hand to the mat and then bumps her over, and now he's on top. So let's see that again. Notice how Sydney's feet are crossed, so Gabriel uses his feet to split her crossed ankles. Now he uses her shoulders and arms to pull himself a little higher, turns on his hip and straightens his leg. It goes underneath. He figure fours his leg. Now when he switches to the other side, he should be having his elbows tight. Notice how his left elbow is too high. He should stay tight the entire time while he gets close guard. Sydney does the right thing, gets her hands on his hips. Gabriel swims underneath, getting her hand to the mat. Here's the tricky part. He sits up and then he switches his hands. One hand goes to the ground and then the other hand pins Sydney's elbow to his tummy and rolls her. One more time, splitting the feet, scooting up, turning on his side, leg goes underneath, half guard, other side, close guard. Sydney postures, gets the hands to the mat, sits up, and then hips into her. Now it's Sydney's turn. Same thing, splitting the feet, turning on the hip, leg goes underneath, half guard, close guard, windshield wipers the hands down, grabs the wrist, sits up, pins the elbow to her hip, and then rolls into Gabriel. Let's see that again. See, she scoots up first. That way her feet can reach. Now she turns to the side, straightening her leg so it can go underneath Gabriel's leg. Figure fours her leg first so Gabriel can't go back to mount. And then she proceeds to the other side, having to undo her lock. Now she's in close guard. Gabriel's doing the right thing with his back straight. She brings her hips up to get Gabriel's hands off her hips better. Now she reaches over. Now she has to get on her hand. Notice that? She's on her left hand to get a bigger push. She can't thrust that well if she's on her elbow. One more time. Wiggling her feet up. Turning on her side. Getting half guard. Staying tight as she goes to the other side. Close guard. Gabriel's postures up, gets his hand to the mat, scoots her butt back by using her feet on the ground, and then hips up and over. And that's the hip bump.